English with Deck. So it's been a bit of a quiet week this week in terms of recording podcast episodes and, in all honesty, just additional content aside from regular teaching. Now, part of that is simply because my personal schedule became pretty hectic. Things needed to be done. Things needed to be addressed. I guess another reason one could say, even, I just needed time to reassess my stance on the situation. And I think, especially when you start a new project, you go all in, all or nothing, I mean, some people might slow and steady, little by little. And honestly, kudos to those people. You know why? Because when you do go all out straight off the bat, when you do go all in, it burns you out quite quickly. Now, that did not happen to me. But, this week, just because of other things happening, nothing bad, just other things. And when I got the chance to record an episode, I decided just to take a step back for a couple of days. Assess mentally how I was feeling about the progress of these podcasts and the direction they have started to head in. And they have started to gain a bit of traction. So I thought, okay, so that's good. Now let's think about the themes for the future. Do I want to continue as I am, or do I want to diversify more, or even maybe hone in on the specific topics a little more? And I made some decisions there. I did. And of course, it's nice to, just take a little break a little bit occasionally. When I say take a break, though, of course, like I did mention, I was not literally just relaxing or anything. In my free time, in big inverted commas, I did have to sort of run around making sure things were sorted schedule-wise. My daughter graduated from her nursery. And yeah, a friend actually moved into our area from a different area, so I helped her get set up. So it was, fairly hectic. Every day something was happening. Every day I had a schedule to adhere to. And I figured, great opportunity. Not to avoid burnout, but to assess and to sort of decide on the direction I want to head in and the direction I am heading in. Now, you people can always say these excuses, sort of like, I'm too tired, or I'm not feeling good, I don't feel like it. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's fine. It's fine. But what I didn't want to happen, and it can happen, you put something off for a few days, you put something off for a few more days, then those few days turn into a week. That week turns into 2. That 2 turns into 4. Then you've got a month under of off doing whatever you are doing, and that way it can very quickly progress into a very sort of, in fact, manifest into a very negative effect. So that sort of rest and recuperation phase actually turned into sort of laziness and sort of not doing it phase. And it's very easy to happen. It happens, and it's happened to me with other stuff. But, this morning I thought, yes, right, let's do this. Let's go. Time to end the vacation, the podcast vacation. What? I can't believe I use that word so much now. I use American English a lot more these days. The holiday is over. Yeah, so I decided today's the day. The holiday's over. Let's get back on it. Okay, well, look. Anyway, that's enough of my little ramble for now. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, it is great to be there with you. Okay, so have a lovely morning, a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. See you in the next one. Bye for now.